Now let's
Start class 7. Today is our lecture number 15, chapter number 4. Today we are going to discuss about the PowerPoint, in which we have already studied some features of PowerPoints, and also now we are going to discuss about the topic 4.1.3, which is blank presentation. Okay. When a user starts PowerPoint, a new blank presentation begins automatically with one slide. If the user needs to start another blank presentation, follow these steps.
let's end this meeting. Okay.
So for creating a blank presentation, click Office button and select New, or simply press the Control plus N. This will click Create button. A new blank presentation will be created. Okay. So now we are going to discuss how we have to use
Let's end this
the
meeting on the office.
presentations or a new presentation on the PowerPoint. So first of all, we have click Office button and select New, or press Control plus. Then click Create button. A new blank presentation will be created. Now the next one is topic number 1.4, which is templates. A template is a file that contains predefined settings on which a user can base new presentations. Okay, what is template? A template is a file that contains predefined settings on which a user can base new presentations. So templates are easy to use. They also save much time in beautifying the slides. So here there are three types of templates. Number one, install template. Number two, my template, and number three, Office online templates. So repeat, there are three types of templates: install template, my template, and third one is Office online templates. Now, what is install template? These templates are provided with the PowerPoint. Means they are built in. Whenever you open the or install the PowerPoint or install the window, then they are built in the PowerPoint. Means these templates are provided with the PowerPoint. Now the next one is my templates. Templates that a user has created and saved. Okay, these are the templates which the user created by this on. Now the next one is Office online templates. Templates that a user downloads from Office website. So these are the three templates. I repeat, but basically what is template? A template is a file that contains predefined settings, or user can use base new presentations. Okay. Now the next topic is how we can use and install templates. So first of all, open PowerPoint. A new blank presentation appears. Then choose Office button and select New. After opening the PowerPoint, you have to choose the Office button and select New. Then the new presentation dialog box opens. In the templates, this click Install Templates. From here, click a template to see a preview of it. Then click Create button. A new presentation opens based on that selected template. So that is the way you can open install templates. First of all, open a blank PowerPoint, then choose the Office button. From here, select New. Then the New Presentation dialog box open. In the Templates list, click Install Templates, and then click a template to see a preview of it. At the end, click Create button. A new presentation opens based on the selected template. Now the next one is theme. A user can open a new presentation using a theme. So what is theme? A theme contains predefined settings of fonts, colors, and effects. A user can also customize a theme by making changes in fonts and other settings. Okay, a user can open a new presentation using a theme. Now the question is what is theme? A theme contains predefined settings of fonts, colors, and effects. A user can also customize a theme by making changes in font and other settings. So, using themes, open PowerPoint, choose Office button and select New. From here, the new presentation dialog box opens. Now, in the templates list, click Install Theme. Then click a theme to see a preview of it. Then click Create button. At the end, a new presentation opens based on the selected theme. So here you can see that first of all open the Office button, then PowerPoint, then choose the Office button. From here, select New, then the new presentation, and at the end in the templates list install themes. Here, just click a theme to see a preview of it. Whenever on the left side you click any one of the template, you see on the right side it's preview. Now there, choose the one which you want. Then at the end, click Create button. Then a new presentation opens based on the selected theme. So that is the way you can use install template themes. Same as you have to open the templates. Now you can open also the theme by doing all the steps same as the template. Now the next topic is 4.1.6, which is collecting contents for presentations. Okay, these are collecting contents for presentation, means what kind of things we have to use to create a presentation. If you remember that we have discussed about in our previous lecture that presentation contains graphics, textual data, videos, audios, and animations. So from here we know that how we can add all these things to our presentation. So contents for presentation can be collected in the form of text, images, audio, and video clips. Okay, contents for presentation can be collected in the form of text, images, audio, and video clips. The presenter can search books and internet for the best available material. Suppose a user wants to create a presentation on Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Now the user should collect the following material to make an attractive presentation. Textual data in which include birthday, a brief life history, and cures, etc. Then images of Quaid-e-Azam. After that, sound clips from his speeches, and at the end, video clips of Quaid-e-Azam. So these four things are the basic things which we have to use in the presentations. Although we have choice to use some of them, but for a good presentation, we have to use all these things. Number one, textual data. Number two, images of Qaid-e-Azam. Number three, sound clips from his speeches. And the fourth one is video clips of Qaid-e-Azam. So I repeat, the contents of presentation can be collected in the form of text, images, audio, and video clips. So the presenter can search groups and internet for the best available material. Then we have discussed about an example of presentation like a user want to create a presentation on Qaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Then the user should collect the following material to make an attractive presentation for this. Number one, textual data, image. We have to write birthday, a brief life history, and quotes, and after the death date, and then etc. Then the images of Qaid-e-Azam, sound clips from his speeches, and the last one is video clips of Qaid-e-Azam. Now, the last topic of today's lecture is performance, which is adding background fill effect. Okay. The topic is adding background fill effect. Where the background of a slide is the area behind the text and graphics. The background color appearance of the slide can easily be modified with the following effect. These include gradient fill, a gradual progression of colors and shades, usually from one color to another color or from one shade to another shade of the same color. So by using gradient fill, we can use progressions of colors and shades, usually from one color to another color or from one shade to another shade of the same color. Then the texture fill, the feel of a surface or a fabric is called texture. Now there are different textures available in PowerPoint such as background. And the end picture fill, a visual representation of an object or scene or person produced on the surface is known as picture. So what is picture? A visual representation of an object or scene or person produced on a surface is called as picture. For example, paintings, drawings, and photographs, etc. So, class, these are the three background fills. Number one, gradient fill, in which we have discussed that a gradual in this fill we can change the colors and shades like from one color to another and from one shade to another shade of the same color. Same as in the texture fill, we have discussed that the feel of a surface or a fabric is called as texture. There are different textures available in PowerPoint to set as background. Now at last, pictures fills, a visual presentation of an object or scene or person produced on the surface is known as pictures, like paintings, drawings, and photographs, etc. Now, how we can add the gradient fill? Open PowerPoint. There's a new blank presentations appear. type the following quotation as you show. So, social jury. Now, on the design tab, in the background group, click background dialog box launcher. The format background dialog box appears. Click gradient fill. Click preset colors and select one of the preset color styles. Then click apply to all the colors of the background of the slide changes. At the end, click close the background of slide changes. So what you do, first of all, open the PowerPoint, then type the quotation. Then on the design tab in the background group, click background dialog box launcher. The format background dialog box appears. Then the format background dialog box appears. Click gradient fill, click preset colors and select one of the preset color style. At the end, click apply to all the colors of the background of the slide changes. Click close. At the end, the background of the slides changes. Now, adding the texture fill. Open the PowerPoint, a new blank presentation appears. Then again type the quotation. At the end, right click on the background of the slide. Select format background. The format background dialog box opens. From here, click picture or texture fill. Click textures button and then select the required texture. Background of the slide is filled with the selected texture. At the end, click apply to all and click close. So that is the way you can add the adding texture fill. Now the last part is adding picture as background fill. So here open the PowerPoint, type the quotation, the sun sets in the west. Now again open the format background dialog box, click picture or texture fill. Here click file button to choose a picture and set the path of the appropriate picture which you want to set as background. Click apply to all. Now the picture has been set as a background. Because that is the way you can add a texture fill, picture fill, and a gradient fill on a PowerPoint. Now, if you have any kind of question, you can ask. But first, you have to mark some questions that are including in the topics that we have discussed today. So come to the page number 136. Here the part number 2 is define slide and slideshow. Repeat part number 2, which is define slide and slideshow. Answer of this question is on page number 118. In the heading of 4.1.2, which is slide and slideshow. From here, this paragraph, full paragraph is including in the answer of your question number 5, part number 2. But you have to write first headings. First heading is slide. First, write the heading slide, then mark the answer. A single page of presentation created in PowerPoint is called slide. All the information in the form of media elements such as text, graphics, and sound is presented on the slide. Till here, you have to write these lines in the heading of slide. Now, next you have to write the heading slideshow and start where we have end the slide. The presentation of all the slides created in PowerPoint shown one after another is known as slideshow. In the slideshow presentation is shown in the full screen mode. In the slideshow, all graphics, timings, animated effects, and transition effects are shown. So till here, these are lines are included in the answer of your question number 5, part number 2. So you must have to make the headings first, then write the lines which I have told to you. First 3 lines till the slide is presented on the slide are including in the heading of slide. Then after this, the presentation of all slides up to till end effects are shown. These 4 lines are including in the heading of slideshow. Now, the part number 3 is how can we fill background with different ways. So the answer of this question is on page number 123. Which is adding background fill effect. From here, you have to mark the question from the start. The background of a slide is the area behind the text and graphics. The background color appearance of slide can easily be modified with the following effects. Then all 3 points, gradient fill, texture fill, and the picture fills. These 3 steps and the upper 2 lines are including in the answer of your question number 5, part number 3. Now, then come to the part number 9, which is write the types of the template. And the answer of this question is on page number 120. There are 3 types of templates: install template, my template, and office templates. And also their verifications are also included in the answer of question number 5, part number 9. Then the last part, what is a slideshow? Answer of this question is again on the page number 180. The 4 lines which you have marked for the slideshow in the question part number 2. These are also the answer of your question number 5, part number 10. Now class, if you have any kind of confusion regarding today's lecture, you can ask.